Hi guys, today I'm going to do 5 high-end products that I would repurchase and 5 high-end products that I wouldn't repurchase, because I've seen similar videos of these going around YouTube and I really like watching them so that I don't pick up things people maybe don't recommend quite as much. And obviously all of these are just my opinion, so if you really like one of the products that I've mentioned, obviously don't get offended, because none of these products I hate, because if I hated them I would take them back. But what I'm saying is there are certain products which I paid quite a lot of money for, which if they ran out or whatever, I probably wouldn't pick up again, because I either don't think they're worth the money or the hype, or I just don't use them enough personally. So I'll explain that as I go along. And also I did cheat a little bit, because I think I've got just a couple more extras, like honourable mentions for the things I would repurchase, because I didn't really want to leave anything out and it was quite hard to narrow it down just to 5. So I'll start off, what should I start with? I'll start off on the negative and then I'll move on to the positive. So the things that I wouldn't repurchase probably will surprise you, some of the things. The first one is by, what are they called? Would help if I knew what the company was called. I've totally forgotten now. Guerlain, sorry, that's the one. And it's the terracotta sun in the city, and it comes in a big case like this, a sleek case, and inside looks like this. It is really stunning. It's like a goldy kind of highlight. I'll show you what it looks like. It does look really nice on. Now it smells really nice too, and you get a really big mirror, which I won't blind you with. Now the reason why I wouldn't repurchase this again is because it was really pricey. It's probably about £40 or around that, which is a lot really for what it is. I just don't find myself reaching for it. I went through a stage where I loved it and I was using it on the tops of my cheekbones and in my crease as well, and it kind of looks quite similar to Urban Decay Half Baked, but a bit sort of more wearable. And yeah, I think, do you know what happened with this was, cut a long story short, Guerlain brought out a really nice highlighter before this one, and it was like, I don't know if anyone remembers, but it was like a flower and it was like a pinky coloured sort of highlight, and I really wanted it, but they sold out. And then this one just came out and she said, oh, we only get like 4 of those sort of things in, and because it was there and it was new and I thought everyone's going to buy it, then I thought, well, I'll get it before it sells out. So I'm not upset that I've got it, but I just don't use it enough, and for the price, if it ran out or something, I wouldn't repurchase it. The next thing is by Dior, and this is the Air Flash Foundation. Now this will probably surprise a lot of you as well. I'm in the shade 300. I bought this kind of on a whim, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to buy something. You know, do you ever get in those moods, you're just like, I want to buy, oh my god, please don't tell me I just broke it. Oh no, it's fine. Scared then, because I do want to use it at least. Yeah, I was in one of those moods, I just wanted to buy something, and she kind of sold it to me, you know. But it's one of those things, again, I never really go to. It's quite messy to use for blonde hair because it can stain your hair, so I have to put my hair up in a towel. And yeah, I just never reach for it, and it's quite expensive. I got feeling it was about £30, and you don't get much product in it, so I wouldn't repurchase this again when it runs out. Next one's also a foundation, and again, this might shock a few of you because I did go through a stage of liking this, and it's the MAC Studio Sculpt Foundation, and I'm in NW20. Now, the reason why I don't think I'd repurchase this when it runs out is because I hardly ever reach for it. It's such a high coverage foundation, which is why I wanted it, because in the winter sometimes, if my skin's really bad, I want to look like completely flawless, and it's when I reach for this. But the amount of times that I reached for it and the price it was is something that I could live without quite easily. And yeah, so I bought it because everybody liked it. There's nothing wrong with it, you know, it's good coverage, it smells nice, didn't break me out. I just don't reach for it. The next one's also a MAC thing. I feel like I'm bashing MAC. I'm not at all. I love MAC. A lot of the things that I would repurchase, you'll see in a minute, are from MAC. But there's this one product, and again, it's not that I don't like it, it's just that I don't ever really use it, and it's like Capade, which is a mineral skin finish, and this thing here caused so much sort of, what's the word, like everyone, it was a hot thing that everyone had to have here on YouTube, and to be quite honest, it doesn't really do a lot. It's quite a natural highlight, and I use it sometimes because I've got it, but it's nothing more than a collector's item, and I can't remember how much these are, but I know it is quite expensive, so in hindsight I could have got something I would use a bit more, perhaps. And the last thing is from Benefit, and it's called One Hot Minute, and this is like a rose gold bronzing powder, and I've had this for about 2 years, and I went for a stage of loving, I still do, rose gold, and so I was like, I have to have it, rose gold on my face, yes. But I just never use it because it's quite shimmery, and it does look nice if you're going for that kind of super bronzed JLo goddess look. You can just sweep it on your face after you've finished your makeup, but for the amount of times I've used it, I've had it for 2 years, and like, I don't know, well, probably not quite 2 years, but nearly, and there's so much left because I hardly ever use it, so that's the only reason is because of that. So now I'm going to move on to a more positive note because I feel quite negative and I don't like bashing products because, like I said, there's actually nothing wrong with those products. It's just that I don't use them, or I think they're quite expensive. Now, on to the things that I definitely would repurchase. I'm going to start off with the obvious and the more boring things. Obviously, I'd repurchase my Makeup Forever concealer palette. I did include this in high-end because it is a high-end product. It's not something that you would buy in Boots or in America, like, you know, in one of the drugstores over there. And I definitely would repurchase this because the coverage is really phenomenal. I love the way it melts into your skin, and I use this every day. And another boring product would be the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I've gone through 4 or 5 of these, and you can see I've hit pan again on this. I'm in the shade medium or medium plus, it depends. This is medium, so yeah, I would repurchase this because I go through it like there's no tomorrow. On to Dior, I've got a few products which I definitely would repurchase. One of them's not going to be a surprise to you. I'll start off with the one that you might not already predict would be in here, and it's the Amber Diamonds by Dior. Now, I've seen a lot of these videos being done where people say they wouldn't repurchase this because it's quite expensive, and it is really expensive, but I do love it. And yes, there's a few companies out there that do similar looking products, but the sheen that you get off this and the way it feels on your skin and the packaging and just everything about it feels so just beautiful, and I definitely would get that again if it ran out, but I'm hoping it won't because it's super expensive. Another Dior product, this is the one that I said everyone would know that I'm going to mention, and it's the Garden Party's eyeshadow. Okay, this was limited edition, so I'm sorry if you're looking at this and thinking I want it. It did come out, I can't remember how long ago now, a couple months ago, and I love it. And it was really funny as well because it came out and I was like, I'm not going to buy it because I never wear green eyeshadows because I have green eyes, and a lot of people say green complements green eyes, but I don't think it does. Colours like humid do nothing for me, really, and so I didn't want to buy it. But there was just something, they've got such a sheen to them, and they look so beautiful on the skin, and I was just sucked in, and I thought, I hope I use it because they're so expensive, but I honestly use it all the time. The greens look amazing, the way they're subtly sort of not quite, I'm completely blabbering, but basically there are certain greens that don't look good on my eyes, and every green in here with the undertone looks really nice. So I use it quite a lot. I love the silvery colour for an inner corner highlight, and again, it just looks so expensive, and I just love the quality of everything about it. So I would repurchase this if they had it again. So I try not to use it too much just in case it does run out. And another product, which is, how many have I said? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is my 5th, so I've got 2 honourable mentions after. So the 5th one, which I would repurchase, is NARS Orgasm, and a lot of people don't like this product. It looks like this. But I really love this. It really complements my skin tone. I think if you're not too fair, so I'd say if you were like a medium skin tone, similar to what I look really pale all the time on camera because I don't fake tan or anything, but naturally I'm more of a slightly warmer skin tone anyway. This looks really nice. I I just love it. It just looks nice in the summer, it warms up my face in the winter, and I can rely on this to give me a nice glow. So I love this. Now the two honourable mentions aren't going to go as a surprise. It's the MAC lipsticks, any of them that I've got really, I would repurchase. Apart from two which I've got which are like a special formula and they're just practically glitter, because I don't hardly use those. But any of the regular ones I've got in the regular line I would repurchase. And my favourite of the moment is Nicki Minaj, which you would have seen in my recent haul that I had to repurchase because I lost it. So any of the matte lipsticks, I love them. Their formula's insane, they last all day. I love the colour selection, I love everything about them. And also MAC eyeshadows. I love MAC eyeshadows. I've got 3 palettes, one's not full yet. This is my kind of pinks and purples and greys, and then, or like warmer tones, and then this is my neutrals, lights, and kind of just, you know, as it is. And then the one that's not full has just got some random colours like olives, browns, and Vexes in there too. So yeah, any of those I would repurchase because I love MAC eyeshadows, and unfortunately I had to repurchase a few of them because I smashed a few. So that goes to show that I would repurchase them if anything happened to them, or if I used them up. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, I was going to say tutorial. It's because I've been doing so many. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's helpful if you're thinking of getting any of the things that I've mentioned. If you do this video, feel free to leave it as a video response. Please thumbs up this video, it makes me happy, and don't forget to subscribe so you can see my future videos. I'm thinking of doing a tutorial on this eye look. Let me know if you'd like to see it. It's quite a simple look of browns, but it looks really pretty, and well, I don't know. If you want me to do a tutorial, leave it in the down bar and I will film that for you. And on my lips is a hot pink, and it's from Look Beauty, and it's called Pink Punch. So if anyone's wondering, and my earrings, if anyone's wondering, are from Mataland, and they're dip dyed crosses. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in my next video. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and I shall see you guys soon. Bye.